How's it going, everyone? My name is Andre, aka Mr. Vega, and today I have another special video for you guys. We have a lot of good players playing a free-for-all, so it's 5 of us playing. So it's me, Mr. Vega, playing against Finway, Corazon, Joppy, and Kumi. So they're all pretty good players, especially Finway and Corazon. I've played with Corazon before, and I know Finway, he's one of the best Battle for Middle-earth players. They're still around in the scene. So it's going to be a really interesting match, so let's see what happens here. So in this match I am playing as Gondor, so I'm at the top of the map. To the right of me, let's see who we have here. This is Joppy, so he's playing as Eisenguard. Below him we have Kumi on the bottom here. He's also playing as Eisenguard. Then on the left we have, I believe it's Korra here. He's playing as Moria. And at the top here we have Finway, also playing as Eisenguard. So we have Gondor, Eisenguard, Moria, and another Eisenguard. So 3 Eisenguards on this match. So this match, I already know that most of it I'm gonna have to be camping because I'm playing as Gondor, and there's gonna be 3 other factions that they are probably gonna be fighting a lot, quite often, and they all have more units than me, and they're probably gonna have strong combos. So I'm probably gonna just try to farm it out, get some of my heroes out, get Gandalf, the Eagle, and then see how we go from there. So right now I'm contesting. I'm trying to see who is where. So I just found Finway here. I see that he's creeping this, so I start bringing my other units around. I haven't done that, but I'm gonna make another battalion so I can fight him, the Rukai. I'll try to fight him with Pippin. If he loses, yeah, he lost some HP fighting the goblins, not a lot. So I'm gonna try to fight him like that. And let's see what everyone else is doing. So the Moria player is pretty much, he's camping hard, just building production units, and not getting punished by it at all. And he has Golem out, so he was creeping with Golem, so that's pretty smart of him. So now he has a tower because I believe he saw the Urukai. Kumi, has the Uruk pit out, but I don't think he has any extra Uruks. Let's see if he's creeping as well. Oh, he's going for the offense here. So a pretty standard start for the game here. Everyone filling it out, seeing what's going on. I'm still running after this Urukai, and I'm gonna try to contest his farms later on. Normally, as a good faction, you have to be very aggressive because you don't want to get the evil factions a good economy, which is in this case all of them against me. But because it's a free-for-all, I don't want to extend too much and lose my units or start feeding them power points. Here, for some reason, it's taking me a while to. This game was a little bit laggy as we were playing it, but that's okay. So I'm gonna try to contest as much as I can. So, but as long as it's safe to do so, because I don't want to start feeding them power points like right from the get-go. Especially because this player Finway, which is right next to me, I believe he's one of the top Battle for Middle-earth 1 players. So I definitely don't want him getting a good economy, and I definitely don't want to be feeding him any power points. I know Korra, he's a really good player as well. So these 2 players are the ones that I'm more concerned about, because I know that both of them are better than me. And then these 2 other players, I've never played with them before. This was my first game with this player. We played afterwards. But so right now, that's the reason my attention is on Finway, just because I want to cripple him as much as I can, because I know that once he has an army, he can out-macro me, out-micro me, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to keep him in check for as much as I can here. And I'm fighting him here with my soldiers, even though they're weaker than the Uruk-hai, because I have 2 battalions and he only has 1. And I know that he already used his war chant, so I don't think he should have it back yet. And then my base, I just went for stables. I still have soldiers. I think I'm going to delete this somewhat soon. And I'm going to have some knights coming out in a little bit. Here, I believe I should have bought the farms. I just contested them and I didn't buy them, but I think I should have bought. I think that would have been a better move, but I didn't do that. Let's see, there's a hero out here already for Kora for the Moria player. And then the rest of the matches, they're probably going to be pretty similar because we have 3 Eisenguard. So for Eisenguard on free-for-all, I'm assuming what they're going to be wanting to do first is probably getting lurts out. I'm assuming that's going to be one of the first things that you do. Finway already has lurts out. Let's see where it is. I'm contesting him here. Did he lose lurts already? Oh, it's here. Yeah, you can see how aggressive he plays, and he knows what he can and can't do with the heroes. It's already level 6, so he had it a while back, and he's now contesting everything. And I believe he bought this right in front of this person's base. So I'm wondering if he knows that player and he's trying to contest him the same as I'm trying to do him. That might be the case. Yeah, so I bought this because it was really passive up until now. I thought I was gonna be able to hold it, so I bought it and I had it there, and then I'm contesting this base as well with my knights. And I'm gonna try to be active as active as I can with my knights. And I just deleted my barracks because I don't need it anymore. And I don't remember what I do right afterward. Because sometimes what happens when the game is a little bit laggy, you come here, you select the buildings, you click on it, and then you go somewhere else. But if you click on the wrong time because it's laggy, it doesn't register. So you come back and you check your base and you realize that whatever was supposed to be building here is not, so you have to kind of go and buy it again. Because I'm kind of more new to the online scene, I'm still trying to get used to this kind of stuff that happens during the matches. I thought I had my Pippin hidden here with the Elven Cloak, but I guess I didn't, and I didn't realize it right away once he started attacking me that I was being attacked there. And here I had to retreat with my Gondor Knights. I actually missed what happened here. Oh, so this player here, what's his name again? Joppy. He contested this, so I couldn't stay there. Oh, I remember. I built the wrong thing here. I wanted to build a archery range, but I ended up clicking the wrong thing, and I built that thing. So now I need a well because I lost a couple of my units, and they didn't get level 2. So let's see what the Moria player is up to. He's also focusing on getting some of the heroes out. So he already has Shelob. He has all the heroes out that he can get right away. And well, a lot of contests happening here. And there's 3 different people fighting in this little space here. So the actual owner of the base, Khorasan with Moria, and then the other Eisenguard player, whichever one, Kumi, he's also contesting this as well. And he's now creeping with his lurts. In the meanwhile, I'm just trying to defend and get some of my economy rolling. The hardest thing for me as Gondor is getting power points. It's really hard because there's very little that I can contest, because right now I realize that a lot of people already have heroes out and they have upgrades. So my Gondor Knights, I can't just trample them anymore. And I can't fight the heroes either. So there's not a lot of good ways. So I'm contesting the buildings that are close to my base whenever I can. But what I found on this game, that the hardest thing to do for me was actually contest like units and actually get power points. Like here, I just wanted to trample these units, and then I lost some of my units to Saruman. So, and that's the other thing that I have to be careful. I don't want to feed their heroes either. I don't want to give them levels if I don't have to. So, for Gondor, playing free-for-all against all these good players, it's really hard because they don't give you free stuff. Like, they're not gonna just have like a random unit lost in the field here for for me to just go over and trample. So getting power points for me is the hardest thing on this game. So my next hero that I think I'm gonna go with, I believe it's gonna be Guai here, so the eagle here, because it took me a while to realize, but that's gonna be the easiest way for me to get power points, is just fly in with the eagles, especially against Moria. They don't have any good ways to deal with the eagles. They don't have good archers, so I can just, whatever he builds, I can just go in and kill it and get some power points that way. And against the Eisenguard armies, I can kill them as long as they don't have too many archers together. Here, I believe Finwë was going with the pikes for the combo battalions. I think just because I'm right next to him as Gondor with the Gondor Knights. Otherwise, I would have the regular battalion with the swordsmen would be better. They are tankier and they move faster. If you guys didn't know that, so I believe he went for pikes just because I'm right next to him and I'm using my Gondor Knights to contest him. So you can see how hard it is for me to contest anything. I'm just trying to go get some power points, but I can't do anything. His heroes are following me, he has his combo battalion with upgrades, so it's really hard for me to just get power points. Let's see what's going on the bottom here. Yeah, so everyone's now, they already have their combos out, they have their upgrades out, so there's not much I can do. So here, Droppy, he's good again. He rebuilt his base and he's now start working on his combos now as well. Yeah, and right now I'm with my Gondor Knights. I'm just trying to look for a way to get more power points, and then now I have Guai here. So I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm probably butchering it, but yeah, I have my eagle out. So now I'm gonna try to contest some stuff because the eagle has pretty good area damage, so I can go in, destroy some stuff, and then I can leave. I don't have to stay. Here, the only reason I didn't die, I was lucky, is because his fireball was on cooldown. If he had his fireball, I would have lost my eagle. And you guys can see how hard it is for me just to get power points. Probably what I should have done some rangers sooner. Like, I don't know why I didn't go for them right away, because at least I would have been able to, like, maybe hit a few units, kill them, go back and keep doing that, so I could get some power points. And he's using his Saruman to try to break my gate, which is really annoying. So because I had extra money, I'm gonna buy towers here, just so he leaves, because I don't want him to be here. And I'm just playing around with my eagle, trying to kill anything I can around my base. Then on the bottom here, these two players are also contesting each other. I don't think he should be doing. They don't have level 3 tower. I guess that's okay. Because normally you want to push once you only have fire arrows. Otherwise you don't do a lot of damage to the buildings. So yeah, and he feeds power points to their army as well. And I believe Korra, this player, has been untouched for most of the game. I don't think anyone tried to contest him. Maybe that was a bad move for me. Maybe if I didn't poke with Finwë here, he would have left me alone a little bit more and he would have gone for this player on the bottom. But oh well. And then the Moria faction on this mod, they have the giants, and they are actually really strong. So you can see how easy it is for him to destroy the combos. But he's just now, yeah, at this point he probably forgot here, because at this point he's just feeding power points to this guy, and he leveled both his units. Lord's another level, and Ugluk, I think he got 2 levels there. And now it's just me with my eagle coming in, trying to get some power points and leaving. Because right now what I'm trying to do, I just want to get, and I lost my eagle. That's how I learned how much damage Fireball does to my eagles. I did not want to do that. I just fed him a full level to Saruman as well, which is really bad for me. But all I want to do right now, I just want to get enough power points so I can buy Gandalf. I have the resources to buy Gandalf, I believe, but I just didn't buy him just because I don't have Gandalf the White. And Gandalf, without getting the Gandalf the Light, it's not very strong, and he would just die, and I would feed more power points to the enemy. So I was just trying to get power points so I could get Gandalf the Light. And a lot of these players, they're playing very passive. I believe this player is more aggressive, is kind of aggressive, and this player is pretty aggressive as well. And no one's contesting him either, which is really good for him. What I'm gonna start be doing it as soon as I can, as soon as my ego is back again, is that I can kill this and he can't do anything about it. He has no archers, so I can just fly in with my eagles and destroy his army without no problems whatsoever. So here I go out with my Gondor Knights. I thought I would be able to kill Sharku and this, and then he brings his heroes out, and then I have to leave again. So now I got Gandalf, and I had enough power points to buy Gandalf the White. So now I can start to try to make some plays and try to level Gandalf up. So I believe I'm gonna try to go for Sharku here. I don't remember if a wizard, Easter Light is not enough to kill him, so I won't be able to. Oh, but they're fighting, so this is good for me. I might be able to get something done here. I'm trying to avoid going this direction because his army is pretty big. And I don't wanna lose Gandalf. I just got him and it took me a while to get him, so I'm just gonna leave. My horses are camping. Every time I bring them out, I see a huge army, and then I'm go like, nope, time to go back in. And now these two players are fighting. And when you have your heroes near these guys, near the giants, you really have to be careful so that he doesn't land a stone on you. Because if he does, he knocks your unit over, and then all of the other stones can follow, and then you lose your hero. It's really annoying. Yeah. And he's kind of feeding the other guys a lot of power points and levels with his giants by just leaving them there. Or maybe he's trying to bait them in. Yeah, that's gonna be, woo, so close. Oh, look at that. And here he was only focusing on the one battalion. I think he should have split the damage here a little bit better. Yeah, I think he's gonna lose. Oh, and he got charcoal there. Oh, I thought he was going to lose this guy there, but he didn't. Oh, nice. And now I'm going to start to build some siege. I think I should have gone for archers sooner in this game. And now with my Gandalf, I'm just trying to level him up. So I got Lurtz there, but he crippled me, which is really bad for me. So I'm going to lose Gandalf here. But I'll try to get some more levels before I go on some more power points. And I use my heal just so I could get potentially another level. But I lost Gandalf, which is really bad for me. And I don't know why he wasn't attacking either him or me. He just stopped there. I don't know why. Ooh, and that's a big part. Yeah, Saruman is now level 5. He has leadership, he can train his units. Yeah, that's really bad. Oh, he has a lot of giants. Here on the bottom, he retreated. Just have his things in the back. Here he's just controlling the middle of the map. This game is gonna get really interesting once everyone starts to get their ring heroes. Then the games become interesting because we're gonna have a lot of Sauron out, so 3 Saurons and 1 Balrog from Moria. And for me, I have Isildur whenever I can, which is very underwhelming compared to the other 2 factions. Do I have my eagle back? Or no, I'm still waiting on both of my heroes now. And I'll have to be more careful when I have them out again, because I lost both of them. I lost them both for silly reasons. Just didn't micro them properly and I ended up losing them. And that's the other horrible thing for me with Gandalf. I'm fighting against 3 Eisenguards, which mean 3 Lurtz. Not only that, Balg, this hero, he also has a cripple. So this ability. So all the factions that I'm playing against, they all have cripple. Oh, and he has his Balrog out now. Oh, and he's just sending him with no assistance. Wow, that's bold. The Balrog is extremely strong, but this might be a little bit too much. He doesn't have his wings if he needs to retreat. He doesn't have his flame breath yet. I'm not sure this is a good move from him. And he shouldn't be doing this. I don't think he knows, but he can literally just walk over the units. He doesn't have to stop and attack them. He can literally just walk with them over all of it, and he's gonna kill all of this. He doesn't actually have to stop and attack. Maybe he's not aware of that. And now I have my ego out, and I'm taking advantage of this situation to get her leveled up and get some extra power points. So that's basically what I'm doing this whole game. I'm just trying to go in the middle of other people's fights and get levels and get power points. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, and these two players seem to be fighting relatively often. And then these two players, I think every now and then they're fighting as well. So because this mod is new to a lot of these players, I don't think they know all the ins and outs of the heroes and the mechanics. But for the Balrog, I think he could have... But that's the same with the original game, so maybe he just didn't feel like doing it. But he can just walk over units and he'll kill them. He can even do that against some heroes, and he can do that against... any regular unit. You can just walk over them and then you kill them. You don't actually have to stop and attack. Normally you just use his attacks for heroes or for buildings. Oh, I'm working on my trebuchets now. Trying to level them up and try to see if I can poke around some of the structures here just so I can get some power points. The only reason I'll be able to do anything against any of these armies is once it's like really late game, once I have AOD. Before AOD, it's really hard for me to do anything. Especially because some of the times during this game that I tried to push one of the units, I got pushed on my base and I had to retreat or something like that. So it gets really, really hard. So let's see, there's a fight here at the bottom. Because it's a mirror match, you can see that it's like, it's really hard for one player to get a clear advantage over the other. Even though he destroyed most of his army, he can't push further now because he lost a lot, and there's a bunch of towers just shooting at him now, so it gets really, really difficult. And I have to be careful with my ego here because of Saruman. And he's trying to level his Balrog up. He already got him to level 2. Let's see what he does with it. I believe he's coming to check out to see what I'm doing right now. I don't think I don't think we've interacted yet in this game much at all, so I think he's just trying to see what's up. Woo! That's a lot of damage to Saruman and the Balrog. And I'm not sure this is a good fight for him. It is a horrible fight for him. I think he got crippled. Yeah, Lurtz crippled him down, so he's gonna lose his Balrog. He got him level 9. Let's see if he uses his Earth Shatter. It doesn't. If he uses his Earth Shatter, he kills all of this. This Earth Shatter ability has an extremely long cooldown and is extremely good against units. I think he might have been able to get rid of his whole army if he used that sooner. And the Balrog got crippled there. I'm not sure the Balrog should be able to get crippled. I'm not sure if it's a good mechanic for him to be able to. I don't think Sauron, Galadriel, and the Balrog and Isildur should be able to get crippled. I don't think. Because they're so expensive, they take a lot of time, you need power points for them. And then to have a hero that costs 1,000 and 1,200, I think it's too strong. I think maybe cripple shouldn't attack both. Oh, and now he has the Watcher. Who watches this? Corazon. Yeah, so this player, he got the Watcher. Oh yeah, I believe only Moria has the Watcher in this mod, so yeah. And I see what's going on here, so trying to get some levels again. Then I see Lurtz, and I run away because I don't want to get crippled. And he used the cripple on my ego, and I lost the ego again. So you can see how hard it is for me to get anything done here. Look at this giant army. Get it? And these guys are still going at it non-stop. So even if you can keep fighting here, despite the fact that he's feeding points to this guy and this guy is feeding points to him, at least that makes them stronger against the other factions, because at least they're farming power points. When it compares to me, I'm not contesting anyone, I can't find anyone, but then I also don't have any power points. So this guy already has Balrog. Probably one of these other dudes are probably going to get Sauron pretty soon, and I'm still stuck with not a lot of power points. Lucky me, I have Gandalf, and Gandalf is really good against all of those heroes. He's great against Sauron, he's great against the Balrog. He just does a lot of damage in general. He's still, even in this mod, he's still one of the best, if not the best hero that is not the ring hero. So you can get a lot done with just Gandalf. Now they go for round 2. This time he brought his army. He should have done that from the beginning. Then he wouldn't have lost the Balrog. And his other heroes as well. And this guy's level 10. Shelob is level 5. Balg is level 8, so he already has everything. Yeah, so his heroes are pretty strong. And I don't think I realized that he had that many giants yet. But I think once I see him with my eagle, once my eagle is back, I'm going to start trying to go for them. And right now what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to poke this this base here, so I can start getting some power points for myself. And here, these guys are getting ready to fight again. And oh, see, he already has Sauron now. And I barely have anything yet. And now he's coming from my base. See what I was trying to say? I was trying to go and do some damage here, but as soon as I left, then this guy appeared in front of me, and he started just wreaking havoc on me. That's a really bad place for him to place his earthquake. He shouldn't have used it on my army. He should have used it on inside my base, and he would have destroyed most of it. Here, the only reason I'm doing all of this is because I wanted to try to level my Gandalf. So I don't care about my Rohirrim at all. I'm just trying to cause a distraction, so I can go in and use my Gandalf, because I know I can kill. I was trying to kill the Balrog there. If that rock doesn't land on me, I kill the Balrog with the lightning sword, and I probably get Gandalf to level 10. So that's all I wanted to do, is just kill the Balrog with Gandalf. Gandalf can two-shot the Balrog, so you use Easterly Light, and then you use lightning sword, and then you can kill him. And right now I have my eagle, and he can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna go for his Balrog with my eagle. Like, after he uses his whip, he doesn't have any army whatsoever that can do anything against me. And then I got his Balrog. And I got a few power points out of that as well. And now he can't fight me, so I'm just gonna go keep coming and destroying his giants now, because there's no way for him to do anything about it. And now he has Sauron out as well. So you guys can see what I mean with me being so far behind. It's really hard for Gondor to do anything on this free-for-all. I probably didn't play it properly. I don't think I should have gone for Gondor Knights at all. I should have just gone for Rangers and Catapults. And maybe combos. And here he's gonna break my gauge, unfortunately. And yeah, I managed to get a few of his giants with my eagle, and now I'm just retreating. Went from level 5 to level 8, I believe, after killing the Balrog and some of the giants. This guy still seems to be fighting. He has his army against me here now. And I think Finwë after breaking the gate, I think he's going to try to see what he can do in my base. And then here, Joppy, yeah, now these guys are fighting right in front of my base. So again, what I'm going to try to do here is just try to get some levels, potentially get some power points. Oh, look at that. He should use this ability now. Let's see if he does that. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's going to wipe his army. Oh, and they both have Sauron. So it's Sauron, and this Sauron wins. So which one is this? Is drop leader? Oh, look at that! So Saruman is really strong. The problem with him is that he is super immobile. So once he commits to a fight, he can't run away. Like it's really hard for him to run away. And here, this is what I meant. Like I don't think the ring heroes should be able to get crippled. Having such a cheap hero with one of the most broken abilities of the game, I don't. That's just the way I would do it. I don't think you should be able to cripple the ring heroes. It's too strong. Too strong. And now comes Corazon. So everyone, there's a party in front of my base that I was not invited to, and everyone's going at it. So look at this. Everyone's fighting over here, and I'm like, okay, as long as you guys keep it outside of the gate, guys, you're all good, you know. As long as you keep the fight outside, I'm cool. From here, I have Gandalf again. I want to try to get the Balrog, but he has too many giants, and they are so annoying. Because if one walk lands me, I get knocked over and I can't do anything anymore. So I'm just trying to get rid of these archers, so I start to form some power points and get some giants. I think I should have been able. I could have tried. Yeah, maybe no. It's too risky. Yeah, playing with Gandalf here was not the move, that's for sure. And now back to killing his giants. Big power point, a big power spike for the Balrog and for the Narya faction is when he gets level 4. Because if he gets into a fight that he doesn't like, he doesn't want to commit, he can just fly away. Unless it's crippled, obviously. But that's the reason I'm saying I think cripple shouldn't affect the ring heroes, it's too strong. And here I build Stonework instead of Marketplace. That's kind of how you can see how much I'm not used to playing in online matches. I just bought it quickly without paying attention. I bought the wrong thing. And these guys are still going at it. It's really hard because the bases are so strong and the armies are so big. It's really hard to fully commit to any of the bases. So most of the fight happen in the middle of the map. Now I have my Rangers out and I'm just trying to farm some power points here. Trying to get whatever is available for me. Then I see his army coming again, and then I gotta leave. Against Moria, the thing that I have to be most careful is the giants and this guy, because he can cripple. So if he gets close to Gandalf, it's not a ranged ability though, he does have to be close to me. So I have to be careful with this. If he comes close to Gandalf and he cripples Gandalf, then Gandalf is dead. And now here he uses his Earth Shadow. Because I don't think it's the best use of it. You killed only 2 battalions. And my Eagle should be out here doing damage, but I don't know why. And I could have probably Easter Light this guy and killed him as well, but I didn't see that either. All good experiences for the next time. Next time I'll know better. And someone has the rain power now. So all leadership is lost. Which is bad for all of the Eisenguard players, because they're very leadership dependent for their combos. It's a huge boost for their combos, is leadership from Lourdes and Saruman and Ugluk. He does not have Ugluk, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's just not here for some reason. Now this guy's attacking me again. They don't like my gate for some reason. Again, I want to use Gandalf to kill all of these guys, but if one rock hits him, he's dead. I don't think this is a good move from Sauron. Yeah, there we go, crippled and dead. Again, my opinion, but I think cripple is this one. Especially when you have a lot of Eisenguard in the field, you can see the power of it. And by the way, Balrog, I believe he's crippled here as well. He can't move. Or can he? No, he was not crippled. I thought he might have been crippled by his boots, but he wasn't. about the barrel here? Oh, Ugluk. Yeah, Ugluk is really strong when it comes to killing other heroes and strong units. Like, really strong. Am I gonna lose my eagle here? No. Got another giant, got some of his army, got a few extra power points. For me, that's a win. His army is not here, so if he had better vision and better knowledge, he could have pushed for his base, but he didn't know. And he's back to making more giants. And he has some mines now. He's probably gonna try to sneak them in and then blow them up. Let's see what he has. Does he have Saruman? Or what is he gonna try to? There's a berserker. How's he gonna try to blow this up? If he had one battalion with flame arrows here, he could have killed all of this. Why would he bring the mines in? Am I blind? Am I just not seeing something? Huh. Well, they're late, my dude. So that's a big mistake from his part. If he had this unit here, he could have probably killed all of these giants and destroyed all of this base and probably get this guy out of the game. That was a big mistake from his part. Yeah, I'm still just camping out, trying to rebuild my army, make some extra catapults. Gandalf is level 7. Once he gets to level 10, that's a big power spike. It's going to be easy for me to wipe out one of their armies. I can't wipe out the giants, but I can wipe out any of the Eisenguard armies. Any of their combo units, I can destroy with Gandalf once I get him to level 10. Yeah, all my attacks to Finway, this player, have been a failure so far. Whenever I go out to try to do some damage to his base, I get pushed by another army from my right side or from the bottom. So yeah, it's kind of hard. But I'm doing decently well. Like Gandalf is high enough level. I have my base is still mostly here. Now I bought the wrong building. I can start making some extra money now. And here I only purchase this for iron ore, because I don't have enough farms to justify doing it. I have this farm that I didn't buy for some reason. I have no idea why I didn't buy that farm. Probably just because I'm bad and I forgot about it. But let's not talk about it. Let's pretend I have that farm. And then at the bottom here, this is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Nice wave, nice sea. And oh, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, he got level 8. Can you use Flame Breath? Why are you not using Flame Breath? Oh, he's killing Saruman. You should turn here and use Flame Breath here. You can destroy all of his buildings. But he's not doing that. What is he doing? Dude. Oh, Jesus. He could have got this player out of the game. Or maybe he's going to still. What is he doing? Why he's not using Flame Breath? Or Breath of Fire? Oh, this is such a misplay from his part. I think he still will be able to destroy this. No, Sauron might be able to... No, Ugluk is going to kill the Balrog. And he could have killed Ugluk as well. He didn't use his Fire Breath. Oh, that was such a mistake from his part. Oh, and my Gandalf is crippled, so I lost Gandalf. Yeah, my abilities were on cooldown, and I lost Gandalf here. And this player just saved this player for whatever reason. And this player forgot to use one of the strongest abilities in the game on this base. All of this could have been gone with one Flame Breath. all of this, but he didn't use it. So weird. Well, it's good to see that I'm not the only one making mistakes, so that's good to know. I wasn't the only one making mistakes. Now he's gonna buy his Balrog again. By the way, guys, if you don't know, let me see if I can find a Saruman to show you. Once Saruman hits level 10, he can also summon a Balrog. Which I don't think any of the Sarumans are level 10 yet. This one is pretty close. Is there any other Saruman? So who doesn't have their Sauron now? He has his. Probably this player. Yeah, he's making Sauron right now. So as I was saying, Sauron is really strong, but he's extremely mobile. So all his abilities are really strong. So I'm just gonna quickly show it to you guys so you can try to see what they do. So Hellfire is basically a circle on the ground about this big that burns everything that is inside it. It's really good against units, doesn't do that much damage against heroes. It does decent damage if they stay the whole time, but you can just run away from it. Fire Strike, this is probably the strongest ability in my opinion. It's like 2 fireballs that fly away that kill everything that is on the way. So he's here and if he aims the fireball here, it's gonna kill everything here and then everything that is on the way as well. So this is my personal favorite ability. And does a lot of damage to heroes as well and buildings. Red Lightning is a big circle of lightning. It does a lot of damage to mostly units. Regular units is not the best against heroes either because it's more of an area effect than just a single target. Here he has a Fear ability. This thing, he basically, there's fire that goes around him and Sauron basically keeps burning, and any melee units around him is going to take like a lot of damage over time. And then his last ability is just he can summon a Balrog. It's the same Balrog as the power spell from the book, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's the same. And let's see what I'm doing right here. Right now, the reason I summon that is just because I want to kill his mind. But which I don't even think I'll be able to do. Yeah, I want him to be able to kill his mind. And he blows his minds here, which is a mistake from him. I'm not sure he meant to do that. And my Gandalf is back. Let's see what these guys are doing. He has a decently big army, he has Sauron. None of the Saurons are level 10 yet. Once the Saurons hit level 10, they're gonna have Balrogs. They should 100% be trying to level Sauron up. And this is... no, that's just... ooh, he's gonna use Flame Breath now, I believe. Oh, Balrog is getting deleted. Oh, that was because of my Gandalf. I brought Gandalf here. Do I get Gandalf level 10 here? I don't think I got the last hit. Oh, that's such unfortunate. And now I'm going for Thor. Someone just summoned a Balrog here, but believe me, it did. And now I got level 10. So you see how much that damage that happened, that damage spike on the Balrog that you guys saw, that was from Easterly Light. Easterly Light does, I think, 60 to 70% of the... oh, that's what I'm doing. Here, if I have Easterly Light and I have Lightning Sword, I can kill Sauron as well. I'm gonna have Easterly Light up, so I might be... yeah, I'm gonna be able to kill Sauron, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his Sauron should not be here. He's gonna die now, yeah. Easterly Light does so much damage. Might be a little bit too strong against Sauron with the Balrog. It definitely should do a lot of damage, but I'm not sure it should do that much damage. And I got Gandalf crippled here. But it should be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. I have lightning. I don't have lightning, sorry. And this guy survived and he has his base back. And Saruman is now level 10. Saruman on this mod, he has an ability similar to Gandalf called Power of Eisenguard, which also does damage in an area. just doesn't do as much damage as Gandalf's. Gandalf's is still stronger. Saruman is really strong on this game, by the way, guys. Let me show you here one of the Eisenguard power spells. So this is my power spells. I just got AOD. Let's see where I used it. Oh yeah, he had an army here and all his heroes, and I wanted to get rid of it, so I used it there. And now I'm trying to get rid of his citadel and do some damage here. These little wall things that they added are so annoying because my noob ass was trying to destroy his things, but I had to walk all the way in here instead of staying on the pocket and doing damage from afar because of those little wall things. If I position them properly, I can still get around it, but I didn't. Let me get... oh, not what I wanted to do. Let me get back to things so I can show you guys everything that is going on. Yeah, so I won't be able to do that much damage in his base, I don't think, because I believe... I thought Coruscant would be attacking from behind me, but not so far. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about what happened. Let me see if I can get a moment here to show you guys what's going on. So on these matches, there's always a lot going on, and at the same time there is not a lot going on, because everyone has to camp on this free-for-all, because as soon as you leave, normally someone comes in and destroy, or if you try to push, someone else comes from the other side, so it's really kind of interesting how that works. And let's see who wins this fight. Let me see if I can show you... oh, wrong thing again. Let me see if I can show you guys one of the spells that I wanted to show you from Eisenguard. Let me get one of these players so we can have it up here. So there is a spell for Saruman as well here, which is similar to what Gandalf has. So he has more health, more spell damage, more speed. His powers recharge quickly, and he has a knockback ability on his attack power, on his attacks. And he's actually really strong. He does a lot of damage, 1-to-1, like melee, and it's an melee damage. He's actually really strong. So Saruman is quite a bit stronger in this version of the game. Oh my god, I keep clicking it. Let's see what's going on. What is happening? Oh, he just doesn't have anything in his base. Yeah, so this two players are still going in it. So Finway put him behind a little bit. So my plan so far worked because I managed to cripple him down, so he hasn't been able to build a huge army and do much against me, which was my main concern. Despite the fact that my walls are like this, I'm still alive and still trying to do what I can. And Corazon, he is attacking everyone, but at the same time I don't think anyone is attacking him. Finway could have destroyed, I think Finway could have destroyed his base if he only had that archer with fire arrows closer to his mines. He would have been able to kill all that army of giants, kill all of these structures around here, potentially even the citadel, and he could have pushed to maybe destroy that. Oh, this person's Sauron is level 1. I think he hasn't bought it this whole time and he hasn't used it. It's probably his first time to the mod as well, so he probably didn't understand how to use Sauron, I believe. And he's gonna lose his Sauron. And then there goes his Sauron. So you can see that there's almost always a fight happening on this map, but it's really hard for anyone to fully commit to finish off a base. So there's a lot of camping that happens on these free-for-all matches. And here he summoned... I had to summon my eagles here to defend this. I didn't want to lose the army that I had just built. And then I also just got these power points for Cloud Break, so I could stun all of these units. Which is really good time on my part and horrible for him. Because everything he had, he just lost. And here I have the King of the Dead, which is really hard to use him because he's really slow. And here Saruman just destroyed one of my eagles. It's one of the things that I have to work on, is how to micro this kind of heroes that are slow. How to level, like I should have him together with this, the guys working to level him up. Oh, and he's gonna use this. See, this is Saruman's ultimate spell, so pretty similar to Gandalf. So it's still enough to kill any of the regular units. Here I'm trying to go for his Citadel again. Now these players are fighting on the bottom. Oh, this might be it for this guy. This Balrog is level 10. He's probably not going to forget to use the Flame Breath this time. He's low. Yeah, he's poking it out. Yeah, he's probably going to kill it. Look at that. Look at that giant mammoth. Look at that. No harm he's done, and he called Darkness as well. Probably oh, there's only a Sauron level 1 now. That's not enough. Oh, that's not the ability. When I use my ability, should have used this one. This ability does a lot more damage. It might actually kill the Balrog if you use it. If he uses this in this area, he can kill all of that. But I don't think he knows. If he uses that ability like across this, he can probably kill the whole army with that ability, I believe. He probably doesn't know that. And I believe Saruman just got whipped. And here I'm fighting Finn right now. And I think someone else is using the ultimate ability on his build. Which is a waste because it doesn't do a lot of damage to buildings. It's mostly good against units. And now I'm backing away because I don't have anything again. And I believe, yeah, Coruscant just got this player out of the game. This army is extremely strong, and I can actually hard counter him quite easily with Gandalf and the Eagles. The problem is that I have 2 islanders that I have to go across to be able to get to him. If he was next to me, I might have been able to actually get more power points sooner, and maybe even get him out of the game. Because I think Gondor is really good against this faction now. Yeah, he's probably going for him next. Sorry, why are you getting so close? You don't need to get that close. Oh, that's a mistake from him. That's such a mistake from him. He couldn't have summoned his own Balrog if he wanted to, and he didn't. That was a mistake. And he could have used the lightning spell thing, and he could have killed all of these giants. Probably killed off the Balrog as well. That was a mistake from him as well. So as you guys can see, I'm not the only one making mistakes here. But this mod is new to a lot of us, so we're still trying to learn and see what we can do. I personally believe that this mod is a better version of the base game, because most of us have played the base game for so long, and I still love that game. But there's only 4 factions, and it gets a little bit stale. Everyone knows kind of how most of the matchups work. So this is something new that you can play around. It's very well made. There's obviously still some balance issues, but that's why we do these online matches. So we can try to see what's strong and what's not. So we can give Palando, which is the developer of the mod, the information so he can make the adjustments to try to balance out the game even more. Which is definitely, the game is definitely not too unbalanced, if I'm being completely honest. I know there are some things that are too strong against this or that. As you can see, no one is completely destroying someone else or dominating, right? So it is actually decently balanced already, which is really impressive in my opinion. And I got his Saruman out, which is really big for me. And I'm going to try to go for his base. Let's see what I have built here. I don't have a lot. And I'm still healing Gandalf back up. But now Corazon, he's just destroying everyone. He's probably going to finish off this player now. This Balrog is almost full health. He has a bunch of giants again. Yeah, he's going to finish off this player now. And the problem is, now I don't have enough stuff to deal with his army. If I had my summoned eagles, my own eagle and Gandalf, I can probably do something about it. I can use the eagles to destroy this, and then I can use Gandalf to kill this. But I don't think I know I won't be able to do that. So I had AOD again, and I think I'm gonna be able to So I've been going for his fortress most of this time, but I think that was a bad play for me. When it's like this and I know I won't be able to finish off the base, I believe you should always go for the level 3 buildings first. To get rid of them, so they can't attack you anymore, and then it's a lot easier for you to come in with your army and destroy it. So I will know it for next time. Once it's like that, and I know my AOD is not going to be able to finish off the base, I could just go for the level 3 buildings. And whatever I had built, it just got destroyed by one of the Eisenguard players. Probably Finway, I believe. Yeah, and he's gonna lose his base, and Corazon is gonna end up winning the game, as you guys probably already noticed. So as you can see, the Balrog is really strong, but he's not invincible. If you have a good army, and if you have other strong heroes, you can kill him. And the thing with Khan, the only problem with Khan is that he cannot back out of a fight. And Isildur, I didn't even bother making him, I don't believe. Because I was going against 3 Eisenguard. If he gets crippled, then he doesn't do anything. And that's that. If he doesn't get crippled, again, which is what I believe it should happen, I don't think the ring heroes should be crippled. Especially watching this game now, I can see how impactful cripple is. It's too strong, it comes from a hero that is too cheap, it can be revived all the time, and I don't think it should work in ring heroes. Cripple, it's too strong, I believe. And now it's just a matter of Corazon trying to destroy my base, which shouldn't take him too long. Just probably waiting. I'm assuming he's waiting for his Balrog, probably making a few extra giants, and then he's gonna go for the final push. Oh, so Joppy, he wasn't destroyed yet. He still had this outpost, and he's trying to defend with his summon troll spells for Isengard. And I'm just trying to get some extra units quickly, get some extra money, because my economy is destroyed by this point. All my heroes got destroyed by the Rain of Fire spell from Isengard. From players that were not even basically in the game anymore, so that was kind of brutal. But it's what it is. Yeah, so right now I have absolutely nothing. The reason I'm not making units is because I don't have enough economy. So I'm trying to just get my heroes back, Gandalf, and probably my eagle. Yeah, so he's finishing off this player, and then he's coming for me next. And I think here I'm close to getting another power point. Let me think what I don't have yet. I don't think I have all my power points here. I don't remember what I think I was trying to get like the last power point to maybe try to defend, but that won't happen. The revive times take so long for an expensive hero level 10. It takes so long for Gandalf to come back. He's being pretty patient. He could have destroyed me a while ago, I think, if he really wanted to. Maybe not, actually. He didn't have that many units out anymore. And he doesn't know what I have inside my base, so yeah, he's just being careful. But I guess if he knew it, that I had absolutely nothing, I think he would have destroyed me already. I'm using my eagles to get his giants. If I had my only eagle, that would have helped. And I think here I kept trying to put Gandalf in his horse, and he would not go in his horse for whatever reason. I think what happened is he actually bugged. What I think I did is I cast Easterly Light on the Balrog from my base, and I was like, wait, he's too far away, he's not in his horse. So I kept trying to cancel it, and then I kept trying to put it in his horse, but he wouldn't do that. He only went to his horse after he cast the spell. That's the only time he went to his horse. Because I probably would have been able to kill his Balrog otherwise if he wasn't his horse, and I could have played that better. I'm not saying I would have won the game out of that, but that would have been better. I could have killed those guys, but I didn't for some reason. Maybe I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, I just gave up here at this point. But seeing what happened here, I might have probably been able to then come back. If Gandalf gets back on the horse, I kill the Balrog, which Gandalf can do, by the way, pretty easily. And then my AOD, I don't have to use it defensively on the Balrog there. I can actually push him, and it might be a completely different story. Because I can even use it on his army actually. Because I have Palantir with Gondor, so I can see the whole map every couple of minutes. So that might have been a good option. That has been an epic comeback. If only I've played it a little bit better. At least I believe this is a good showcase to people who still don't know the mod, to see what's going on. You can see that it's pretty much based on the base game. Like most of the things are pretty similar to everyone, I believe. But then there is some extra things. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun playing this. I know a lot of the players, they had a lot of fun playing that as well. And if you guys enjoy kind of what you saw, give it a try on the mod. It's really good. We're trying to get more people to play it online so we can have some more fun and trying to grow the community. So yeah, give it a try. So that's all for me today, guys. Again, if you enjoyed this kind of content, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna leave all the information that you guys need for my Twitch, for the mod, and for the mod Discord if you guys are interested in that. Right in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.